Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So, as usual, starting off with Euro USD, there is nothing going on here. We are still flirting with this level here, which is 106.360. Lots of sellers coming in, but there's a lot of buyers coming in. This is a really tight range at the moment, so I'm not really interested in this until we get a proper breakout here. And you can see there's a lot of structure to the upside here. So you see the moving averages at the moment. Sorry, not the moving average, but the oscillators grouping the upside. We do have a bit of a crossover here, which does look like there's something brewing for a break, but I want to see the break on the retest. So I want to see a solid break. I want to see a decent pullback onto 106.583 or alternatively 106.360 before looking for any longs here. Not looking for shorts either. Not for as long as we're above the 155 here. And on the 8th hour, this trend is very strong to the upside, so we want to keep going with the trend. Moving across to US dollar Japanese yen, looks like a bit of a flag forming here. We had this massive move early in the week, and then we've gone sideways. We basically been looking for a level to be tagged, and that would have been the ideal level there. And that would have been 133.586. But what we're seeing at the moment is also sideways. And if I just draw a block around this, you'll see what I'm talking about. There it is there. I don't trust this at all. We're probably just going to range around here. A little bit of data today. Volumes are starting to ease off at the moment. So anything can happen. I am sitting quietly and not touching the dollar at the moment. Moving on to British pound, Japanese yen. Pretty much same thing happening here. We're bottom of this area here. You can see that it's not so much the correct structure, but there the correct structure is there. So the swing low is the correct bit of structure. We didn't get there on this week, but we're there at the moment. And looks like we're building a base off it. Grouping to the downside. Problem is we've got this crossover. So this is telling me I need to be short, but I need to be short higher up. And the two areas that I need to be short off are pretty much up in this area here. So that is 164.040 and 163.070. Now we drop down to the level we want to trade in the day. You can see oscillators all over the place. It looks like it's forming a flat bottom triangle, to be honest. So this is a fairly solid area of potential support, but if I get back to the daily here, you'll see there's a lot going on here, so it's going to take quite a bit to break through this. So for me, until we break through this area properly at 159.473 and come back and test it, I'm not interested in this. And for as long as we're so far away from the moving averages on the higher time frames here, I'm also not too keen on jumping in short. So I would prefer some kind of a pullback, but I don't see that happening on the hour. So on the hour at the moment, a break of this area and a pullback to test it should give us an opportunity short with about 1,400 point stop loss. I don't like that. So I'm sitting on the sides until we get some structure. This is a big, probably a weekly level as well. If you look at it, look at that. That's a pretty big weekly level where buyers come in, and we're in an uptrend on the weekly. Being bloody messy, but through the year. But this is still an uptrend, but lots of chaos here, lots of barbed wire. So I'm sitting on the sides with that one as well. Euro British pound went completely in the opposite direction of what I was expecting. So remember what we said yesterday. We had this double bottom, double top forming with this big engulfing bar here. Okay, so we should be looking for the trade below it. We didn't get a bar below it, so null and void. But I don't believe this chart for a second. This is really volatile right now. So if you look at the hour, we should be looking for a move to the upside. So there is a flag here. What I'm going to suggest, I just want to check yesterday's London breakout. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So there was definitely London breakout to the upside. So I will go the same today. This move up through yesterday, bit of a flag forming. First 8 1 hour bars. Draw your range, you start breaking above, which is probably going to be the high of yesterday. That's going to give you an opportunity to be long with a stop there. So it's a 300-point stop loss, and you're first looking for 300-point gain. And then what you'd be looking for is this measured move through the day. So it'll be something like that. And you'll notice that that is pretty much almost the height of this range here. That's kind of the play. I just want to see what it lines up to. There's a bit of structure here. There's a lot of in-between structure as well. So yeah, I would London breakout strategy, get a 15-minute close above the first 8 1-hour bars. That'll be your range. Your stop will be below the low of the day. And then you're first looking for that first 300-point trade. Take profit, wait for the pullback. If the pullback's successful onto the range, take the next trade, and then just start moving your stop up, targeting this level here at 088403. That's probably the only one that I see that was probably going to play out. But be cautious, keep those stops tight. I don't trust it, and it's not based on what happened yesterday, so it could actually just flip on you today based on what we're seeing on the higher time frames. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.